Mom, I love you more than anything, and if I could I'd give you more than everything, because you're there when a storm needs weathering. Life gets hard, you battle it out and pull through, and even when times are tough, you put a smile on your face so it looks as if life is good. There ain't nobody like my mom, cause she's a one-off, the inspiration for me to write this dub. And there ain't nobody like her, cause she's one of a kind, and she stayed strong ever since day one. Even when shit built up and was on top of her mind, she never gets soppy and cry, she'd lock it inside till brighter days were outside my gate. She'd put a smile on her face and battled on strong. She tried to stay and then fight the pain that was clotting inside, and lived happy off coppers and dimes, and giving up was not in her sight. She's the rock in my life that I lean on when I've got a lot on my mind. She my living equivalent to the God in the sky. She gave me life and aims alike, and life I gotta play it right and take my time, cause the day that I shine I can pay her back, cause I remain the type that remembered the days when we was low on cash flow. But she never once let me wear faded Nikes. She was quick to put her hand in her pocket like a potty the white, and her pockets were tight. And for a couple of years my dad was not in my life, and then my nana passed on. Now I sleep with angels, she followed the light, and I never saw it coming like a prophet did Christ. It cut me deep, and when I saw her body lying in a coffin I cried. My nana passed in 96, but don't worry, heaven's gates are open. She's an angel in disguise, she was your closest friend, and as I'm holding this pen I can feel her watching over my shoulder again. I've got a broken heart, I never know if it'll mend, cause I miss her too much, and all the rest of my family, especially you mum. I couldn't cope if you went, and D, you're gonna be my bro to the end. And granddad loved her too much, and it all became too much, so fate was in his own hands. He couldn't wait to be with her again, so we could kiss her on the cheek, sit in the clouds, hold hands, and I pour out a glass in a mark of respect. They represent 2 of the 6 stars on my chest, and I know they had to part us with death. Now R.I.P. with the Holy Father, the rest.
Mum, I love you more than anything, and if I could I'd give you more than everything, because you're always there when the storm needs weathering, and life gets hard, you battle it out and pull it through, and especially when times are tough, you put a smile in your face so it looks as if life is good. There ain't nobody like my mum, she's the inspiration for me to write this book. You see, since I was young, my mother's always put the work in. She had a heavy burden, 6 kids to look after, and still found time for working. And we were never tramps, but the house that we lived in Wally Range, it had vermin. So we moved out to find a new house, and then that's when things started turning to a brighter side. Cause my mum, she made me realise that I like my life, but I didn't realise what she tried to hide, that we were struggling, we had to fight to try survive. But she never let us know, cause if she did then we might have taken a life of crime. So she kept it a secret and kept smiling until she was alone, and that was the time to cry. But I started to realise, because things didn't feel right, like there weren't as much food on my plate at meal time, so things didn't feel fine. And as I got older, my mum would offer me money and I would turn it away, cause I knew that she was struggling. So I'd say no, go out on the street and start lining my page. But things got a million times worse, because that's when my bro passed. And when I seen how upset my mother was, it broke my heart. I was so sad and so mad, I wanted to take my own life sometimes, cause never have I ever in my life seen so much pain when I looked into my mum's eyes. And from that point I was a grown up, because that's where the fun died. I was 12 years old with a broken heart and an upset mum. I wanted to take some life through gun crime, but I didn't want to be acting like a dumb guy, cause I knew that there was a lot on my mum's mind. And even though my mum was struggling, she was still the best in the world at mothering.
Mom, I love you more than anything, and if I could I'd give you more than everything, because you're there when the storm needs weathering, and life gets hard, you battle it out and pull through, and even when times are tough, you put a smile on your face so it looks as if life is good. There ain't nobody like my mom, cause she's a one-off, the inspiration for me to write this book.
Mum, I love you more than anything, and if I could I'd give you more than everything, because you're always there when the storm needs weathering, and life gets hard, you battle it out and pull it through, and especially when times are tough, you put a smile in your face so it looks as if life is good. There ain't nobody like my mum, she's the inspiration for me to write this stuff.